First and foremost, I'd like to give all honors, praises, thanksgiving, salutations, respects, glories to the Most High Lord God, the highest creator, which all of those are just titles and not his real name. So now I will phonetically pronounce his name correctly, righteously sounding it out in the holy tongue, the first dialect or form of the true ancient Hebrew Israelites, YaHaWaH Quadash, which means holy tongue. And so pronouncing whom the world calls God correctly is YaHaWaH. YaHaWaH. He is, he has been, he will be, he is existence itself, he exists, he is YaHaWaH. He is existence itself, he is YaHaWaH. And to and through his only begotten Son, again, whom the world calls in the English, Aramaic, modern Hebrew, Yeshua, Yesha, Yeshaya, Yashi, Yeshi, whose real name in the Paleo Hebrew, first form or dialect of the true ancient Hebrew Israelites of the true 12 tribe chart in the holy tongue YaHaWaH Quadash, phonetically pronouncing it correctly, righteously sounding it out. His pronoun name is YaHaWaH. YaHaWaH. He is salvation, he is deliverance, he is succor, he is help. YaHaWaH, he is salvation, he is deliverance, he is liberty, he is victory. YaHaWaH, he saves and only the true Hebrew Israelites, and for right now, only the spiritual Hebrew Israelites. You carnal Hebrew Israelites, 2/3 niggers have got to go, starting with y'all's women. And to and through the Holy Spirit, recall Rakakwarash Kal Halalata Barakata Salalata Kabawadata Tawadata La Ilai when YaHaWaH Shamanana YaHaWaH Bahasham Karwakakwarash, double peace, honor, salutations to the elders of GMS, Great Millstone, Elder Tahar on down, Elder Rakal, Elder Iramlab, Elder Gabar, the top four men, leaders of the entire nations of the Hebrew Israelites, regardless of your affinity to camp or if you're out on the highways and byways or internet information superpower by yourself. You have to learn and be taught by someone. You didn't just make this shit up. Only YaHaWaH Hashem YaHaWaH through the Holy Spirit, the powers and the principalities, gave it to his priests and his prophets of old, who are reincarnated right now to continue to continue doing it. If you're not a priest or a prophet of old, and you get into this game, which is not a game, but it is a game of the word of the Lord, you're going to end up in the way of the Christians. You're going to get a thermonuclear bomb to the head because all you're doing is making shit up. Your lot was not to be a prophet, priest, or preacher. All you heads of the other camps, your job and your lot was to get behind the true men of the Lord in their true doctrine of the Torah versus scripts, Bibles, and to follow and be a follower and let them, the true men of GMS, Great Millstone, head apostles, preachers, prophets, teachers, poets, priests, kings, singers, songwriters of old coming to back to reinstate themselves as 144 elect and help find the rest of the 140 elect and 1/3 men, women, and children. If you are not the true prophets of YaHaWaH Shem Yahshua, you need to get down from your little high horse, literally from your high horse, and start following true, sincere doctrine of the verses, the Torah, the scripts of the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Apocrypha, and the Paleo Hebrew, and the Koine Greek, and supplemental languages, starting with the KJV version, and adding supplemental versions and disciplines and studies to make your calling and electing sure, and to be studious and the good Bereans like you should be, and like we are taught and pushed to be at GMS Great Millstone, both the members and the affiliates and the followers, which I am. I am a follower. So, Shalom, double peace, honor, salutations to the head apostles of the entire nation of the Hebrew Israelites until YaHaWaH breaks through the clouds and the so-called UFOs with the Mala'akim and Malak Dawad and starts the millennial kingdom after he destroys 99% of the world, enslaves the rest, and then saves the very, very few, hopefully like predestined from the beginning of time. So those are the true men, and shalom to the Akim and the highways and byways, internet information, superpower, preaching the truth and sincerity, following the truth and sincere doctrine of the great members of elders of GMS. Brother Shroth, the end is here. It is not nigh anymore because the incident is starting World War III and soon will become the R-fighting chipmunk of the beast. Even the fucking dumbest of the dumbest, non-educated, white trash, stupid ass Indian living in a jungle is gonna know is gonna know that there is an R-fighting chipmunk of the beast, and to continue living in this world, you will have to submit to it. Again, even if you're living in Iraq, living in the middle of a desert, you're gonna have to make a choice. And once again, even if you don't take the alpha check mark of the beast, or even if you are calling YaHaWaH Shem Yahshua, you're still probably gonna eat a thermonuclear bomb if you're perverting the word of the Lord in your heart and all the highways and byways. So, Brother Shroth, one more time, talking about the alpha check mark of the beast, which will be applied to you 2/3 niggers. 2/3 niggers have got to go, and why? Because you love your stomach, your belly, and the pocketbook. You love the woman, and you love a bunch of bullshit, and you're trying to merge it with the garbage carnal uh obscenities and vileness of this world, i.e., making you a Christian Hebrew Israelite, an American Hebrew Christian Israelite is what you niggas are. Two-thirds who know your Hebrew Israelites but still prefer to pervert the word of the Lord on the highways and byways, and in your lessons, you're all gonna eat a thermonuclear bomb, starting with your women. Matthew 6:24. Why? No man can serve two masters, for he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Allah and Lahai, Malai, YaHaWaH AhLa, and Mammon. You niggas are not. I know that the most simplest, wickedest motherfucking niggers in the truth always love to pervert this verse and the verse about how the root of money is all the love of money is the root of all evil. Love to pervert those into saying that you need money and that they ain't doing nothing wrong to obtain money and to use money. Ass motherfucking backwards. No, you are not gonna make it in the end, you stupid motherfucking lovers of filthy lucre. You can twist and pervert the word of the Lord as much as you want, but it's so fucking clear to me. And if it's clear to me, there's got to be another few brothers who can eyeball a nigga who's about money from a goddamn mile away, regardless of your camp affiliate, regardless of your rank. Doesn't matter how many years you've been in the truth, quote unquote, because I can spot a nigger who loves money from a mile a fucking way, and I gives no shits what rank or what camp they're in. I calls it out. So don't be a perverted little asshole and fucking hang on to money and then misquote for the root of all evil is the love of money, saying, "Oh, I don't love money, brother, but you gotta have money, but I don't love money." You're a fucking liar, nigga. You ain't even lying. You're clear and see through like Aquafina. First Timothy 3:3, not given to wine, no striker, no greedy, a filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous. And it says it again in verse 8. Why would it say it 2 or even 3 times in Titus? Because there is a such thing as loving money and still being in the truth. You're going to need a thermonuclear bomb if that's your mindset. First Timothy 3:8, likewise must the deacons be grave, serious, not double-tongued, liars, not given too much wine, literally and metaphysically, not greedy, a filthy lucre, literally, loving money, or just wanting the pocket bag and perverting the word of the Lord to get such bag of money. Also, your stomach. You guys love your stomach. You actually worship your belly. It is a literal God that you two-third niggers who know your Hebrew Israelites love. And with that God, you will go into a RFID chip, mark of the beast mode, and thus the ICBM thermonuclear bomb mode here in the fiery pits of hell, which is Babylon the Great, America. Numbers 11:5. Remember the fish we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and melons, the leeks and the onions and the garlics. Not saying that none of this is unkosher. You can eat it, but you cannot eat as much as you want. Gluttony is a fucking sin. All right. And if it wasn't, what the hell is obesity and what the hell is diabetes? All right. Even if you eat kosher, if you eat kosher food and you eat 15 pounds of kosher food every fucking day, literally 15 pounds, you will die within a year. So don't fuck around with that either. Niggas love to pervert the word of the Lord to see what they see fit. So gluttony is a sin, and because you worship your belly, like I said, that God, the belly God, is gonna take you to your RFID chip mark of the beast, because that's what you're gonna take it for his food. In Numbers 11:33, and to prove that YaHaWaH gives a fuck about your food, and gluttony is a sin, and while the flesh was yet between their teeth, it was chewed. The wrath of Allah when Yahweh was kindled against the people, and Allah when Yahweh smote the people with a very great plague. Allah when YaHaWaH Adonai doesn't give a fuck about your goddamn stomach. He knows you need to eat. He knows when you need to eat, and he'll give and provide as such in timely manner. But if you fucking fat ass pieces of shit want to complain, you're gonna take the RFID chip mark of the beast, and before you even get your food, which is going to be accessed by your brand new mark of the beast RFID chip, all YaHaWaH is probably gonna unleash thermonuclear ICBM missiles on your dumb ass. Stop worshiping the belly, you fake ass Israelites. Genesis 3:17, and Adam said, and unto Adam YaHaWaH said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and the last thing will be the bitch ass wife. You worship money, you worship your stomach, and then you worship the woman. Y'all deserve a thermonuclear bomb. And as eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it, cursed is the ground for thy sake, and so thou shalt eat of it all the days of your life. Because what was the sin? Thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife. You niggas who know your Hebrew Israelites, who are in a camp or even in a power of position and love the woman more than YaHaWaH, and that I can also sometimes see a man who's all in love with a woman, even wicked women, or for sure specifically wicked women, but still try to be in the word of the Lord and in the ministry. You're gonna eat a thermonuclear bomb, boys. You and that bitch ass of a woman you're with. 1 Kings 11:4. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and that was Solomon, Yahushua in a reincarnated form. Then you niggas ain't got no prayer in hell. The woman is gonna drag you away from the truth, or even while you're in the truth, she's gonna drag you away twist you up and fuck you up. And his heart was not perfect with Allah when YaHaWaH AhLa as his Allah was, and was the heart as was the heart of David his father. You love the pocketbook, you love the woman, you love food, you only the thermonuclear bomb because you a cuck beta male. First Timothy 2:12, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to shut the fuck up. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. That means you gotta let a man of the Lord elect hit it and quit it if he wants, but hit it at least once if they continue with faith and charity and holiness and sobriety, and shut the fuck up while you're at it. Ezekiel 14:14, though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but their own souls by their righteousness, saith YaHaWaH. Those are you perverted men who are in the truth, maybe even in GMS, but definitely in the truth in other camps, who think you're part of the hopefully elect, but are so stuck on women, are so stuck on your children, are so stuck on your granny, and they're all wicked as fuck, wicked as shit, and you think that you can save them or that by your ministry they will be saved. Let being them 2/3 straight up niggas, you're out of your goddamned mind. You got two verses right here that say it doesn't matter who the fuck you is, all right? You're Let me put it like this so no one talks shit and condemns yourself for talking against a man of the Lord. If you have family members that are not 100% into the word of the Lord, but they're also not 100% into being reprobate 2/3 niggas, and you fervently pray for them, and they actually try to do to the best of their ability not to be a piece of shit human, then maybe YaHaWaH will have mercy on your soul and save them so that you don't have sorrow or double sorrow like Paul talks about when one of his servants was saved from death, because then Paul would be in straits, both him being in straits teaching the word of the Lord and getting shitted on and having a friend who just died. So if you are a good son of YaHaWaH and your family isn't completely reprobate, there may be a chance they will be alive. But if your family's 2/3 niggers, they're going to go where 2/3 niggers go. Fiery pit of hell, which is Babylon the Great, America. Ezekiel 14:20. Though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, saith YaHaWaH. YaHaWaH is speaking. They shall deliver neither, which means not, which means none of them, son nor daughter. And this is Daniel, Noah, and Job, the best of the best. And they ain't going to deliver nobody. You reprobate man who thinks you're going to deliver your family, even though your family's 2/3 niggers, y'all got to go, starting with y'all's women. They shall but deliver their own souls by their righteousness. So, recapping, worship the woman, worship your fucking belly, and worship the pocketbook, and you're going to get Zechariah 14:12. But before that, you get Revelations 13:16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on the right hand or in the forehead, and that no man, buy or belt, or sell food, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. And if you don't fucking believe that, and you're a Hebrew Israelite, Zechariah 14:12 is for you, you dumbass niggas. And this shall be the plague wherewith YaHaWaH will smite other people that have fought against Jerusalem. And this chapter is talking about other Hebrew Israelites that go against true Hebrew Israelites. Carnal Hebrewites going against spiritual Hebrew Israelites. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth via an ICBM thermonuclear bomb in the fiery pit that is hell. America, with your daddy Satan, Esau, Edom, you piece of shit. 2/3 niggas have got to go, starting with the woman. Shalom.